Hello, hello, hello. Aloha. Hey, everybody. Let me just check. Sound check, sound check. There we go. We got sound happening, muting, because we don't want to hear back talking happening going on. And there we go. Welcome, warriors, to this Sunday's Oracle read. I'm going to clear the energy with a very, very special. We have a guest today. I rarely have humans in my company, and we have Jessica. Jessica is normally in the comment section, so Jessica, hop in, say hi. She's going to pass me decks. This is very exciting. So she brought some mugwort, which is what we are burning today to clear the energies. I've already cleared the energies and cleared the decks. Hello, Maddie's in the house. So I'm sending you off some mugwort vibes. Woo! Okay, so we're clearing. We've already cleared the decks, and we're going to clear some more. We're just going to clear and create a nice flow. So this is beautiful. If you guys normally do clearing with sage, this has a much more subtle scent to it. So it might be worth, if when you're cleansing and clearing your house and you're like, people are like, oh, I'm dying because of the sage smell. This is much more subtle. Very beautiful, very beautiful. And I slept really well. So it's supposed to help your dreamscapes there. So mugwort is where we're starting from today. So we're going to set that off to the side. Now, for those of you that didn't see my teaser, we started today's read with butterfly energy. And check out this lovely metamorphosis energy that's coming in. Maddie says it's awesome to see us together. It is awesome. Yes, Jessica and I enjoyed a nice paddleboard out on my pond today. So yes, that was great fun. We saw a good few butterflies as we were out. And I'm digging this card's vibe. Now, I had already talked about in the teaser about the colors tones that we're looking at, yellow and oranges. So working in some of the lower chakras is where we're at right now energetically, which is a good thing, because what I'm getting from the solar plexus is that's our pleasure center, and we're having some pleasure. Isn't it great? Orange, yay! Bring in the orange, bring in the yellow, bring in the some fiery, fun vibes. That would be a nice change for a lot of us for a period of time. So we're moving in to this. But I loved is when I had pulled this card, Jessica said, hey, look, this is so cool. This butterfly's got a glowing head. There's a light source. And I'm like, yes, you're right. I'm glad you identified that. So crown energy, our ability to see what is good for us, our ability to hey, wait a second, I'm appreciating this high vibe. So as well as the pleasure coming in, the light source being in our head and our crown, that is a beautiful card. Now, I treated myself, talk about pleasure, I treated myself when I paid off my debt. Now, there's no greater pleasure in the world than paying off your debt. To a really funky deck. So this deck is a little bit tricky to shuffle, but it's all about the crystal kingdom. And now I love crystals. I wear always turquoise. I've got some hematite on at the present moment in time. A lot of people use different, oops, there we go. There we have our first message. A lot of people use crystals in the healing industry. The trick is I'm going to just throw out, okay, with anything, right? We're letting go of attachments is number one, right? So with anything, we don't want to become attached to I can't leave my house unless I burn my mugwort. I cannot leave my house unless I have my crystals on. We need to be aware that we don't need these things. We utilize these things and enjoy these things in a pleasurable way. But when it becomes an addictive type of thing, and I have known people that have crystal addictions. So I'm not promoting crystal addictions. Please don't spend money on crystals if you already have 254 and you don't need any more. Okay? We're not going to do that. Labradorite is the crystal that's coming in. I love labradorite. It's a really nifty crystal. I was actually looking at potentially buying some labradorite as a ring, and then I got swayed into selenite. So I have a selenite piece coming to me soon. But this is the stone of transition. Well, isn't that a double message? Remember, I love it when two decks are talking about the same shit. And we started with metamorphosis. Well, another word for metamorphosis is transformation. So these two cards are going, yeah, it's all about the change. The change is afoot. I'm hearing Bob Dylan. The times they are a changin'. Yes, they are. Transformation, magic, imagination. You got to be able to imagine it. Imagine some fun. Imagine some pleasure before you can create these things. What is it when you think and like daydream a little bit about, oh yeah, what adventures could I go on? Could I go on a nice adventure in a VW minivan across country? Yeah, that could be fun. Or maybe I could like fly off to Mexico and hang out with some of the Mayans. Yeah, that would be fun. Maybe I could like dance to some salsa music or eat salsa. That'd be fun too. So utilizing this crown chakra, remember this glow, I'm inspirited, I'm thinking, I'm getting an idea, I'm inspired, I want to do something. That's where it first originates, right? It originates with we're blessed with some light, an impulse, an instinct, an inspiration, something that feels and then we make it into practice, we make it into existence and ground it into reality. And so that's what we're doing. We're taking what's starting up here and we're grounding it in. And it's the transformation in between the dreamscape and the realscape. I want it real. I don't want to just sit at home and dream about driving around in a VW van. I'm going to do the practical steps required to make that happen. I'm going to look at it and go, okay, well, how much is a van going to cost me? What kind of insurance is going to, could I talk to you about your van and how long you've had it and how does it run for? I want to know the answers because I want to turn my dream and transform the dream into magic. So this card has an amazing message on the back. Let's read it. It says, a stone of transition. Labradorite assists us in times of change and transformation. It expands our connection to the universe, unlocking the third eye and all the wonder that lies beyond the physical realm. As well as your magical powers. Labradorite evokes the magic we all have, reminding us to wield our power by going within and connecting to the core truths of who we are. Chase after your dreams and align yourself with the vibration of anything is possible. Yes, anything is possible. An energy of labradorite is all too familiar with Leos, Scorpios, Sagittarius, woot woot, that's me, Neptune and Jupiter. So those signs, if you are a Leo, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, you're getting a shout out today. And the energies that is Neptune and Jupiter, and now Neptune right now is in retrograde. Jupiter? I actually can't remember if Jupiter's in retrograde right at the moment. I know Neptune is. And so that might be asking us to take a little bit of a look back at some of our dreams that we've had in the past and ask ourselves, well, you know, I've held that dream for a long period of time, but I never really turned it into anything. Maybe it's time to either let go of the dream and create new dreams, or maybe it's time to make that dream a reality. Maybe it's time to do the action steps required and transform it from a state of maybe into a state of possibility and plan. That's what we want to do. We want to be in the planning stage right now. We're not in the doing it. Okay, so just to let you know, this metamorphosis isn't yet yay, I'm free, I'm gone, boom. You know, it's not just, we're on the precipice. We're on the cusp. We're on the cusp of turning dreams into realities. So the manifestation process requires to be in alignment. Did you know that? You actually have to be in alignment to be able to manifest. Manifest is a big hot topic and a big word of we're just going to manifest. I'm just going to sit here and manifest my... Well, you know, you can't unless you're in alignment. So that means physically in alignment, emotionally in alignment, mentally in alignment, and spiritually in alignment with soul. Because if it's not meant to be for you, You can like manifest it all you want. Sit there and have all your meditations. If it's not in soul's alignment, and if you're not in alignment with soul, then it's not going to manifest. So bringing things into alignment and practicing alignment, practicing posture, practicing releasing the emotions that aren't in alignment is going to help clear out the pipes. It's like pipe. Okay, we're doing some plumbing reference. Inside joke. We're doing so if you've got plumbing and you got a pipe that goes down, do you know what? The water is going to go with really steady flow if it's like that. But if you build a piping system like the Mario Brothers, and you got like a pipe that comes here and it goes down and then goes here and then goes down there, it's more likely to get clogged up with shit. All that hair and whatnot. So we got to clean out the pipe and get the pipe all into alignment so that we can manifest the happy shit. We want it to flow. We want the flow. Bring on the flow. Bring on the flow. So while I'm shuffling this next deck, which was a beautiful gift from Jessica, who's staying with me for a week in my tiny little house, this is Kuan Yin. And I was very amazed that she chose a Kuan Yin deck for me because Kuan Yin resonates with me a lot. Now, those that don't know Kuan Yin's energy, Kuan Yin did not have an easy life. Things did not go very well for Kuan Yin, and Kuan Yin is the master of compassion. And how she became the master of compassion was learning to alchemize the shitty things that were done to her and learn self-compassion. So before I even pull a card, we have a message from this deck, and look at it, so beautiful. Kuan Yin's gorgeous, of self-compassion coming through this process. So, you know, if we're talking about metamorphosis and we're talking about transformation, we have to talk about the compassion that we need to have in looking back at our lives of what it was before the transformation and having a sense of compassion, because you know what? We were all toxic. All of us. I was, Jessica was, you were. We were all toxic before we were healthy, okay? And we all had traumatic experiences, all of us. I'm still waiting for the person to show up and tell me that they had no trauma. I'm daring, I'm putting that out into the universe. Show up and tell me that you have no trauma. And I'm going to pick that apart and prove you wrong, okay? I don't believe you. I don't believe a single solitary person that says they have no trauma. So we all have trauma, maybe not as much as Kuan Yin had. She had a lot of trauma. But we all had trauma. And in this period of transformation, we have to learn to show ourselves compassion, understanding, and say the process of like transforming myself out of my toxicity and into the light. The beautiful sunlight's coming in today, is the process of self-compassion and understanding and ownership. Because when you can, like, you don't repress it, reject it, and deny it, those things didn't happen to me. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Keep carrying on. You know what happens is you turn fat, you turn disordered, and you turn, like, zombified. How do I know that? Because I was fat, I was disordered, and I was zombified. So I speak from personal experience. And when I started to self-love, that meant showing me self-compassion and saying these things that had happened to me and going, oh my God, that was terrible that happened to you. I'm sorry that happened to you. Self-compassion. And that pathway of self-compassion is the pathway. It is the pathway of transformation that is going to help lead us into a more fruitful time. This is wonderful. We're pulling out the princess of the autumn harvest. And that's exactly what we're in right now, is the autumn harvest. Card number 22, which speaks to me because the house I grew up in was 22. As a child. So the autumn harvest, and look, she's got her jam going on. Woo, woo. I'm hearing, what was that band? A girl band in the 90s. I can't remember who it is right now, but I'm picturing like the girl band vibe going on, you know, like, I got it going on, come on sister, you know, I don't know what girl band, but she's got a girl band vibe because everything's coming in and fruitful and dancing up a storm here. And the autumn, the harvest, which is exactly what we're in right now, we're like about to step in. So this is like also giving us a thumbs up that we're right there on the precipice. We're on the cusp. It's not here today, but we're on the cusp of a great abundance, a plethora of all the lovely stuff that we've put out into the universe, all the seeds that we've planted, all the things that we've tended, all the work we've done, weeding, everything is coming into its fruition now, and it's time to dance. Girls Aloud? Is that the name of the band? I don't know. I don't know who that was. I'll be like, it's gonna bother me, but there we go. What was that? Oh, who's that popular one on TV? The Kardashians. Was one of them in a girl band? I don't know. Long dark hair girl. Oh, I'm knocking my table about. But I was in the UK during when girl bands were popular, so it might have not have been even a North American girl band. Something with girls in the name. There's definitely girls. Oh, look, I'm in the shadow. I'm in the light. I'm in the shadow. Oh, look, I'm on the cusp. My life is good. I'm going back into the dark to unfuck. Ah, yay, joy. Oh, wait a second. Life is a little bit harsh again. Ah, it's so much fun. So much fun. I'm going paddleboarding. This is great. Oh, I'm feeling grief. Yes, we are on the cusp. This is what transformation is. Sometimes we're a little this and sometimes we're a little of that. So it's okay if right now you're like, I don't know what's what. I don't know where I am. I don't know. Am I in the light? Am I in the dark? Am I in the fuck? What the fuck? Destiny's Child. Thank you. Thank you. Shelly in the house. The award goes to Shelly. The award goes to Shelly. Shelly deserves a card. Shelly's first on list for a card. We're going to pull from the Starseed Oracle for Shelly when I'm done. Okay, so Shelly, stick around. It's that light blue one. So we are. And I'm going to twist myself this way so I can be mostly in the light. Maybe if I just go this way. See, the sun keeps moving, that fucker. Actually, that's a good thing. We want the sun to move. Ooh, we've got a sunny vibe. We've got a sunny vibe coming in from our next deck, which is card number 34. Divinely Connected Heart. Meet your karma. Okay, this is a lot of gold. This reminds me like, show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. You know, karma has a bad rap. I think karma has a really bad rap. You know, like I think of my karma house and I'm like, I think of my ex-husband and I go, you know, that wasn't the gold. That wasn't gold. That was paying off the karmic debt. Okay, so karma is no different than money. It is the same concept, the same, maybe not exactly the same frequency, but like it is the same in the principle of how it works. So money, you know, all of us out there, we have our credit card and we're like, okay, I don't have a lot of money right now, but I really want that big screen and a TV and I really want that over there and I really want these things and I'm going to let go and I'm going to put it on debt. And then you get in the mail, well, not anymore. You get an email going, hey, you owe a minimum payment of like $57,000 and you're like, what? Ah! You know, I don't know how much money you're spending. But anyways, you got to pay off the debt. You got to pay off the debt. And when you pay off the debt, then you start to make interest. So karma can either work as a debt that you've like done some like things that are out of balance and you've taken more on than you should have. And your soul is like, I got to clear some of these past life debts that I've been carrying. You know, like 200 years ago, I was a real fucking asshole. Man, I was the king of this country and like I treated like my population like shit and now I got this big huge karmic debt and I gotta like pay it off. So in this life, I'm not gonna have a lot of money. Or in this life, I'm gonna know what it's like to be like raised on the wrong side of the tracks. Or in this life, I'm gonna like know what it's like to like have somebody overpower me. I'm not gonna be the one with the power. That's what's gonna happen in this life. I'm gonna pay this debt off. And then once you pay the debt off, you start earning interest. You start earning good shit on. So you go out and you're like, I'm going to do volunteer work and I'm going to show up to my church community and go into the basement and cook brownies and serve them to the homeless people. I'm going to cut hair for free for children under the ages of 8 in impoverished communities. I'm gonna give free counseling. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna just put it out there and do good into the world. And so what you're doing when you're doing that is you're paying off the shitty karmic debt, and once you get past zero, boom, you're like all of a sudden now earning interest. And you're not going to see it right away. It's not like you go cut 20 people's hair in a homeless park and then all of a sudden turns around and it rains $1,000 on you. No, it takes time for God to figure it out and like be like, okay, now we got to write some situations here, and like then you're going to get an interest payment. And an interest payment's going to come in and you're going to be like, oh my God, I got like really nice people showing up for me, doing really nice kindnesses for me out of the blue randomly, and I got nice things happening. I got moved to a nice tiny house in the middle of the forest. Good shit. Good shit. Look, she's all surrounded by the good shit. Her third eye is open. I'm leading by my heart. I'm doing kindness out in the community. I am loving. I'm just full of gold. I am the gold. God damn it, I am the gold. And if I am the gold, then the law of attraction states that, like, as within, so without. When I become the gold will come back. Okay, so if we're wanting to manifest some things, we need to get into the heart space and start giving and start, showing up in the world in kindness. And it doesn't cost you anything, to smile at somebody, to go to the grocery store and maybe, you see somebody who's struggling and the cash line ahead of you and they're 42 cents short, just fucking give them the 42 cents. Okay? That's worth gold. It's like times 10. When you start doing good shit, it's like times 10. So 42 cents, you just earned $4.20. Right? Because times 10. So like, do the gold. Pay it forward. Be nice. Buy the guy behind you a cup of coffee. It's not that much work. It's not that much work to be a kind person. And you can look at it like, I'm doing this for me. It benefits me. It benefits me when I do good things. Shelly's giving us other options. The Dixie Chicks. No, you had it right the first time. Trust your first instincts always. That's that lesson right there, Shelly. Always go with your first instincts. You were right on the money with Destiny's Child. And I don't know why I couldn't think of that. But there you go. Destiny's Child. You're gonna have to listen to that. It was not the Dixie Chicks. I didn't grow up listening to that shit. Okay, it's not my jam. It's not my jam. Shelly's ready to collect her interest. Woot woot! Anyone else out there wanting to collect their interest? Have you been doing good shit and waiting for the interest to show up? I want to know about it. I want to know about it. I'm definitely ready. There's another song that, and I think it's One Republic, and there's a line in the song that goes, I'm ready to collect my karma now. And I'm like, oh, hells yeah. I'm a ready. I've been putting it out there. I'm a ready. Hello, Cindy's in the house. Welcome, welcome. Okay, next up we're pulling from the Light Oracle, because we like light. We want to be in the light, not the shadow. Light, shadow. Yeah, we want to be in the light. Go to the light. See, and it's funny, it's in opposite, so I have to go this way to get into the light. And which is funny, it's a true spiritual lesson. How the camera is with me is, if you want something, you do the opposite. What? What do you mean? How does that work? It's like the Chinese finger thing. It is. Half the things that we have to do, you have to go in to get out. You have to go into the muck to get out. In. Oh, we got two. We're going to keep them both. Okay. Ooh. We've got, in Italian, or not Italian, Latin probably. Now, my Latin. I don't know Latin. We got Cupio Dissolvi. Now, excuse my Latin pronunciation. Cupio Dissolvi. Card number 2, and we also have card number 13, Bastet of 174 Hertz. Okay, and I like this because we've got some feline energy. So, Cupio Dissolvi. Okay, so Cupio, the Latin root, I'm assuming is Cupid, and Cupid being like the not an angel. Cupid is a Cherub. Cupid is a cherub that is known for love, right? He flies around with the wings, with the fat arms, and like shoots people with its arrow. And I'm in love, right? So Cupio dissolving, you can see from this heart space all this energy coming up. So we have more energy coming out of the heart. We just got the message of divinely connected to heart. So that heart has been activated. And you get all this energy coming out here. So we've got this beautiful divine feminine-esque energy coming in. And she is wide, heart expansion, heart wide open. I am dissolving. Okay, so dissolvi, I'm assuming, is the Latin root for dissolve. So I'm dissolving away all the illusions that aren't of my heart, and I am allowing myself to be led by love. Oh, I'm going to be led by love. Thank you, little fat cherub dude, for hitting me in the heart with the arrow and the heart expansion and the heart awakenings and the oh my god. We also have card 13, and check out this dude here. Okay, so we've got this very meow. Wonder where my cat's hiding right now. We've got this feline cat energy coming in and overseeing everything. Now, our cats are sacred. We know this. And their purr is sacred. A purr is incredible healing. If you don't have a cat, get a cat. There's something you could do to pay it forward. You know, that's doing good karma in the world. I personally, and I like how if you look at this cat, it kind of has wings all over it. Now, I personally believe that cats are like incarnated angels. And so when we take care of a cat and love it as much as we do, it's healing for them. It's also healing for us. It's also good for our karma because, you know, you're not getting any points to take care of an animal. So if you have animals, let me know. Do you have like dogs, cats? What do you got? Because when we're taking care of an animal, that is pure karma. That's paying it forward. That's taking care of another life form. And maybe we can take care of other life forms out there, like squirrels. I had a crazy squirrel. Oh, flying card. I had a squirrel that wasn't very well the other, like 2 weeks ago. And it just ran up to me randomly. It was so weird. And it looked like this. And I was like, that doesn't look like a healthy squirrel. And I was like, what do you need, squirrel? And the squirrel clearly needed water. So I got a little bowl of water, I put the little squirrel's little head, and it was like, and so I just held the squirrel for a while, taking care of it. So that's good chi. That's good karma. That's putting it out there. That's helping those that can't help you back. Ha! Those that can't help you back. The cat, the dog, the squirrel, the neighborhood child that's hungry and says, please, may I have an apple? Just give them the apple. Just be kind. The more we pay it forward, the more we put out there, it only comes back full circle. And then we're like dancing our jam with Destiny's Child going, I'm a survivor. I'm gonna get good. I don't know the lyrics to the song, but like I want to be in that vibe. I want to be like, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, bring me in the gold. Show me the money. What is the one song that she talks about? Is she buys all her own shit because she's got all her own gold? Yeah. I'm an independent woman. I do, yeah. I wear the shoes that I bought. Look at my watch. I don't wear a watch, but if I did, I would have bought it. Yeah, that's what we want. We want some Destiny Child vibes. We need to have Sarah. Do you guys all know Sarah? Sarah on Saturdays at 11. And I'll tell her to post in the Spiritual Warrior Support Group. Saturdays, she does a dance, light language, healing dance event on Saturdays at 11 Eastern Standard Time. Let's all meet up next week, and I'm going to say, yo, Sarah, put on some Destiny's Child on that playlist so that we can all, get into the vibe, right? With her hand up. And it's funny, because this woman, the thing that she's holding behind her head is like, I think that's a mandolin. I could be wrong if that's what that's called. But, like, she's, like, rocking down. Like, who plays the mandolin behind their fucking head? This one here, she's, like, a rock star. She's taking lessons off of, like, some, like, cool people. Woo! Okay. We got a big white orange barn cat named Geronimo. Yo-Yo. I like that. We got a dog. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dog Lily passed away in April, but where I'm moving to, there are 2 little dogs, a Yorkie, Lula, who is taken to me, and 2 cats. I am so sorry for your loss, sweetheart. When we lose a dog, it is like, oh, it's hard. It is absolutely hard. So I'm sending lots of love to you, Lori. And Cindy says she has Cole, a doggy in his third BD tomorrow.
Birthday, maybe.
Oh, birthday. Brings me joy and unconditional love. I am blessed. Woot woot. And another cat just passed away. I am so sorry. Kristen lost her beautiful cat, who looked like this cat here. Like, that would be pretty cool. Did it have wings and everything? Like, did it also wear like diamonds on its head? Now I'm hearing Paul Simon, diamonds on the soles of my shoes. Yes! Yes! I want diamonds on the soles of my shoes. You know, that's the vibe that we're stepping into, is a little bit of dancing. That's a great song. Okay, that's the song of the day. Diamonds on the Soles of Your Shoes by Paul Simon. Go put that on and get into a little bit of stimulating your solar plexus and your sacral chakra to like feel the vibe, wiggle those hips a little bit and feel like, yes, I am abundant. That is the best abundance song ever. You want to like get down with the abundance. Diamonds on the soles of my shoes. I want some diamonds on the soles of my shoes. I'm going to keep rotating as the sun keeps moving. I just talk a lot. And I can't look directly at the sun because now I'm blind again. Comments. I'm going to let you read the comments and let me know if there's anything in there that I missed because I can't read anything right now.
Shelly has a big white and orange barn cat.
Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Yep. Barn cats are great.
Apparently, there's a wild problem here at this park that I live in. And I was asking the lady because she was very upset about it. And all these wild cats. And I go, well, they're probably, like, keeping the rat and mice population under control. Like, is there a problem that there's wild cats? Like, what is the problem with the wild cats? And she was like, it's a problem. And I was like, okay. If people are building little winter houses for the cats, is it really a problem? It doesn't really sound like a problem to me. Maybe it's a problem, but it didn't really sound like a problem to me. It sounded like, thank you, cats, for, like, taking care of the mice and rice problem. Because, like, there's farmer fields all around here, and I can guarantee in a farmer's field there's going to be, like, mice and rats. There's corn. I don't know what other fields are around. Oh, fragmentation. So card number 27 is coming in to remind us that we still have some fractures. We still have some fractures that need healing. Now, if you haven't already watched the video that I just put out, because I was talking about this, and what was its name? It was one of the last 2, for sure. I was talking again about trauma and how when we have trauma, we get fractured, and when we have fractures, that opens ourselves up to some difficult things. So go check out those videos if you haven't already watched them, the last couple ones that I put out. It was the one, I was sitting outside, if that helps. I don't know. It wasn't the last one, it was the second last one. I don't remember what it's called. But yes, we've got some fractured energy. Divine Feminine here is still trying to put self together a little bit. And listen, okay, if you feel like, hey, wait a second, why isn't my life, like, perfect? It's because it's not supposed to be right now. That's not where we're at. We're at the cusp. We're still in the transformation. It's still happening. So just in your mind's eye, so that you're not beating yourself up and thinking that I should be healed by now. I should be perfect by now. Everything should be working out wonderfully by now. Okay, no, it shouldn't. 5 planets are in retrograde. 5, okay? We are not going direct, like no planets in retrograde until March 20th, 2026, March 20th, which is why, by the way, I have made all of the Spiritual Warriors support group Zoom meetings free. Can you afford that? Free until March 20th of 2026. to support you through the process of repairing these fractures. Okay, so the stuff that happened to us when we were younger that fractured us, she's got fracture kind of like across here, like maybe I'm not really seeing everything exactly as I should be seeing, and you know, like in this eye I've got a little cognitive dissonance happening because they're trying really hard. Maybe it's gonna work out, maybe it's not, maybe they're my friend, maybe they're not, I don't know, but like I'm not seeing clearly. So we need to like heal the fractures that is the fracture within our ability to see. So we see totally what they are, because then when we heal it, we're like, oh, no, you got some stuff. I don't want to be around you. I don't like your stuff. Go heal your stuff. Ugh. You know, because then we're seeing things properly. She also has a fracture right across her like neck and her like heart, right? So when we like truly know our own heart, we are then able to communicate clearly, authentically, truthfully, integrity, respect, because we're following our own heart. But when we don't follow our own heart, so, you know, we're not going to get the gold, first of all, but when we don't follow our own heart, what we end up doing is, you know, getting into a little bit of like shady shit. And listen, we all do it. And the worst is when we do it to ourselves. We're lying to ourselves. We're telling ourselves it's not so bad. It's okay. I'll get used to it. If I just tone it down, it'll be fine. Maybe if I have this toy, it'll distract me. But I have a new boat. Yeah, well, good for you. Good luck with that. Because you ain't going to fly very high, and you're not going to climb all the gold when you're out of alignment with your heart space, right? So if you're still repairing, that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing, repairing. If you're repairing, and you understand, ing, I am repairing, I am restoring, I am resting, I am healing, then you're doing it. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do if you're doing the INGs. So if you're doing an ING, I am feeling, are you feeling? Then you're doing it. You're doing the warrior work. That's the work, the INGing. If you're not INGing, then you're stagnant and you're not getting where you need to get. So make sure that you're INGing. I don't care what the word is. Make it an INGing. That's an action-oriented word. I am dieting. I am eating functionally-ing. Whatever it is. I am practicing being sober-ing. You know, like I am ing. Be an ing. We want to put the fractures back together and heal them. The healing comes from the doing, the allowing, the feeling, the being. Those are all the ings. Let's all ing together. Okay? You ing, I ing, a little bit of ings. So we are. We've got one more deck coming up. No, we got two more decks coming up because we had two cards there. And then you're keeping track of who we're pulling cards for.
Lori said she's so happy for you. You are glowing.
Oh, yes. I'm glowing as long as I stay to this side.
And Shelly said the natural light is fabulous.
Yes, it's great. Just got to stay over here. Stick to the left. The left. I have to stick to the left. I have to stick to my feminine energy. I'm not allowed to go into my masculine anymore. Oh, no more doing too much. I gotta be like receiving, restoring, replenishing. Re. So the re's and the ings. And then put something in between there. Okay? So pick your and then your ing. Pick it. What is it gonna be? What's it gonna be for you? Is it gonna be resting, restoring, replenishing, rejuvenating, releasing? What's your ing? What's your ing? Resting. Jessica's got resting. Kristen, what's your ing? What is it? I want to know. Shelly, what's your ing? Lori, what's your ing? Resting, restoring, replenishing, rejuvenating, releasing.
Loving.
Yes. Reloving. Sure.
That's we had the O's.
Trying to add the Add the Okay. We have, trust your path. Do you know how many times people have said to me along this journey, this fucking twin flame journey, and it's got to be called the fucking twin flame journey. It can't just be called a twin flame journey. That just is no. The fucking twin flame journey. Trust the process. Trust the process. And I'm like, that makes me almost violent. But you do. And if it's making you have a response of almost violence, then that's a triggering, which is telling you, and that's a good thing because that's a healing when you're triggering, re-triggered over and over. So trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? What? I want to know. What would you do if you knew you were being supported? What would you do? Oh, it gets us back into that energy, that dreamscape of like, oh, well, if I was being supported, I'd want to build a healing center. If I was being supported, I'd want to travel the world. If I was being supported, I'd want divine partnership. If I was being supported, those are all the things that I would want. What would you want? What do you want coming in? I got to trust my path that I am being led to what is destined for me. What is designed for you will not pass you by. You cannot fuck it up. So it might take you here, there, and everywhere. And if we look at this card, the landscape is a little bit like here and there. So it's like I'm walking along, and look, I get lost for a little bit staring at my reflection in something that is like my ego wants. Oh, wait a second. It can't be what my ego wants? Oh, it has to be what my soul wants? But I'm lost in this puddle of like, I want to be an actress. That's what I've always wanted to be. And soul's like, but that's not what you're destined for. You need to get back into the path and walk a little bit further and see. And so then we go a little bit and we're walking here, there, and everywhere. And we've passed most of the delusions behind us, which is great. And we're seeing off to two ways. Well, which way do I go? Well, I don't know which way to go. How do I get there? If I go this way, it's really rocky. It's really rocky. I don't think I want to do rocky walking. I think I'm going to like follow this little path here. There's like this little pink heartscape. I'm going to follow that. And I want to go through that doorway. But I can't see what's through there, really. I wonder what could be in my best interest. What could be waiting for me? I don't know. So trusting the process means to actually let go of all of the egoic ideas of what I think that I want and lead me into what I'm destined for. Make me of service. Make me useful. Make me be in my highest of high. What is my highest timeline? I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want that. Give me that. Give me some of that. So trust the path that we are being led where we are meant to go, what we are destined to have. But we don't get to see fully what that is. It's look, that doorway. Look, if I go in really close to the doorway, you're limited to the vantage point of what you can actually see. It's a portal into something new, into something different, into somewhere you've never been before. If you've never been there before, how the fuck are you supposed to know what it looks like? You can't. You can't until you're there. And you can't until you're like one step getting closer there. One step getting closer. I'm here now. This is where I am. I'm not there yet. But I'm walking in the right direction. I got to trust that I'm being pushed in the way, because in the back, all of this, like, Narcissus, the story of Narcissus, the original story of Narcissus was a gentleman that fell in love with his own reflection. He would look upon the waters and go, oh, God, I'm kind of all right. I am kind of nice. I'm kind of like, I got it going on. I think I don't need anybody else. I just need me. I'm going to just follow this. So we're not going to get lost in the puddles of our ego's playground. No, we're going to get stand up and keep on moving and go, yeah, that was interesting. And I'm going to keep on going, and I'm going to allow myself to be led to where my highest self wants me to go. One step at a time. That's it. That's as fast as you can walk. That's as fast as anyone can walk, is one step at a time. Just make sure you're walking in alignment. Come back to alignment. If you guys don't know about my videos on aligned walking, please check out the body playlist to help get yourself back into alignment. So that is our basic card read today. Anybody else who needs a card pulled for them individually, do make sure that you've got is it subscription, the membership? I don't members. Yeah, the ones that have the little numbers beside them. I think are members. Is that how that works?
No, there's a little star by your name.
Oh, then who are these people that have the 1, 2, and 3s?
It's the top commenters, I believe.
Oh, see, I just thought it was like people that had a little thing, because some people don't have. Oh, okay. Well, then if you've got a top commenter, but if you are a member of my channel, I'm gonna pull you a card. But first, I was gonna pull one for our one that got Shelly. Was that it? Mm-hmm. Shelly. Thank you for keeping track for me.
We have Kristen. She said she's releasing nicotine, and Cynthia is resting and releasing.
Excellent on the releasing nicotine. Woo! Woo! I am so proud of you. That is a very hard one. Ice chips is my recommendation for you. I like the ice chips. Didn't I just pull from this one? Inner child deck. Yeah, I just pulled this guy. This one.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yay on the nicotine release. That is fantastic. Be very, very proud of yourself for that. It does get much easier. So it is. And what else? Who else is releasing? Cindy was...
Resting and releasing.
Resting and releasing. Perfect time for that. Excellent. Tell the world that I'm coming. Bliss and Esso's song. I don't know that song. I'm going to have to hear it. The world needs our new model of healing. And we've got 2 cards that went flying out. And yes, I agree. I'm trying to do that every day. Okay, so we've got some messages for our inner child coming up. One is you can do hard things. You can do hard things. Look, we've got quitting smoking. That's doing a hard thing. That's doing like a massively hard thing. You can do it. So if anybody else is trying to like do hard things, this is a reminder that you can, in fact, do hard things. It is not as impossible as it may feel. Often our mind tell us, I can't do this. How am I going to survive without this alcohol, this drink, this person, this situation, this job? And what I'm saying to you is, as I move my way this way a little bit more, what I'm saying to you is you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I created the ABLE program and I unfucked my life one thing after another, and you can unfuck your life too. So you can. It's also okay while we're unfucking our lives to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on the truth. Hell, my brain is like a rogue. Like there's a ghost in the computer up there that rarely says the truth. You know, it says things like, you're failing, you're fuck up, you don't have the right numbers, you're never going to succeed. And I'm like, listen, I don't trust you anymore. Stop talking. Like, stop talking. You just say crazy things. That's not things. So it's okay if others misunderstand you, and it's okay if you're no longer in simpatico with your own mind. Okay, is what I'm saying. Is we have to trust. We go back to trust the path, trust the process that you're being led, even though your mind might be saying, you're never going to make it. It's never going to work out. So you're going to die alone. It's going to be miserable. And you're like, I don't want to listen to you anymore. You say stupid stuff. And that's when we like reaffirm that I can do hard things. Shush, I can do hard things. So there, you didn't see those cards. So this beautiful ship is moving us in through the clouds. It's magical. It's in fairyland. Like, look at the dragonflies up in the cosmos flying through saying, you can do hard things. And when I look deep into this card that is like, it's okay to be misunderstood. I know why. I was going to pull. Oh, okay. See, I get it now. Sorry. I'm losing it. In this card here, we've got a swan. And swan just came up in conversation a couple times lately. Do you know the story of, it's a Hungarian story, so maybe you don't. There's a Hungarian, like, old fairy tale about the swan. And it's the birthplace of Swan Lake. Now, I used to love dancing, and I went to see Swan Lake, the ballet, and that's beautiful. And I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the ballet. So the traditional ballet and the traditional story is from this Hungarian story about a swan that's born into a family, and it's born black. Who wants a black swan? Nobody wants it. And this is like the story of the starseed, the light worker, the scapegoat. It's born black, and the mother and the father are like, I don't know. I don't recognize you. I don't understand you. I don't dig you. I don't think you're mine. I give birth to swans. Are you even a swan? Like, what are you? And so the black swan gets pushed out of the family home, and the black swan is like, hey, somebody please pay attention to me. Wait for me. How do I swim? How do I fish? How do I, like, do anything? Oh, I'm gonna have to figure this out, or I'm gonna fucking die. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm here alone. I'm struggling. And so the swan is like, okay, it becomes resilient, becomes strong, grows up a little bit. And as it starts to grow up a little bit, it begins to molt. And it begins to change, and its feathers begin to fall out, and it starts to grow in new feathers, and it becomes white again. And then the swan mom is like, hey, wait a second. Are you mine? Are you with me? You kind of look swan-like now. And you're like, yeah, I've been a fucking swan the whole time. Why did you treat me so mean? And so the swan then steps into its power, but the thing is, this swan has greater resilience. This swan has greater skills. This swan is stronger. And so this swan grows bigger and mightier and more powerful. And this swan is like the top of the swans. So this swan doesn't mind being on its own, I'm okay. I can be misunderstood. I'm used to it. I'm gonna do my own thing. I gotta do my own jam. You do you, boo. I go do me. I'm fine. So look at this one. Happy as Larry, just swimming around in the cosmos going, yeah, I got it. It's okay if I'm misunderstood, because your perception of me is definitely not based on the truth. That's a nice card. Okay, so
Me.
Oh, what?
I want a card. Me.
Yes. First we were going to do Shelly. You gave me for Shelly.
Oh, okay. You got this. Yep.
Was it Shelly, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Shelly, and then we'll do a card. Did you pick a deck for yourself?
Oh, no.
Pick a deck for yourself. And then is anybody else in there wants a card? Let me know. Okay. We've got so many comments. Let's see some of these comments, because I lost track.
I feel like you got them all. Oh, it's that today is National Awareness Day. The overdose crisis is what Shelley said.
Oh dear, yes, we don't want an overdose situation happening. I'm trying to help as fast as I can. Spread the word. Sharon also would like a card in third there.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't have a membership thing though.
Yeah, I commented on there just that they get exclusive content too, not just a card reading.
Yeah, those that want a card, extra card pulled for them. Sorry guys, if you have the membership, how do I see that they have a member?
It's the little...
Oh, you've got a little star.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see. See, now I know. Otherwise, I'll be pulling cards for an eternity. So yes, please, it's a way to help me, please, with my channel, is to become a member. You also get exclusive content. And down the road, the goal is members only live reads once we get to full. And the members will also have access to, in the future, light language healings. I will not be doing light language healings for the community. Those will be members only. So those that join, there's a couple tiers of members, and it's a monthly membership, which is like peanuts to have a card pulled. Peanuts. So this is for Shelly, which is messages coming from the whale and the orca elders, which is to share your song. Now, interestingly, in the card earlier in Read, I was talking about throat chakra, and we had like the fracturing you can see in the throat there. So, Shelley, this is an extra message that you have things to communicate to the world that you haven't communicated to the world yet. And those things need to be heard. Your truth, your words, your poetry, your song, however it comes out in whatever form, you need to be speaking some truth. Speak your truth, lady. Deep dive into how you're feeling about things. So I like this because the water realm is our emotional center. So I am wondering if when you're feeling not happy about something, are you not saying that? Or are you keeping the peace? I don't want to rock the boat. It's easier to say nothing. And this comes in as a reminder to say it. To say it. To allow yourself to be heard. I don't like it when you speak like that to me. I don't enjoy these Sunday night gatherings where all your friends come over and turn the house into like a nasty and you're like, oh yay, thank you, Tara, who's because woot woot has become a member. Tara is a member. Woot woot. So we'll pull a card for Tara. Yes. So Shelley, darling, just say it. Just say it. There's a special card out for song out for you called "Brave" by. Just say what you want to say. That's kind of the lyrics, and yeah, what your life will be like when you start speaking some truth. Start speaking your truth, lady. They might not like it, and I think you know that they're not going to like it, and that's why you're not saying it. And if they don't like it, then they're not for you. They're not for you. So that's a little bit of a boom boom. Sorry. Don't mean to be too harsh on you, but I got to tell the truth because that's what I do. Because I'm going to speak my truth. Next up we have Jessica. Jessica, we're pulling from the Healing Spirits Oracle. And remember, any individual cards pulled is also a way to, it's for the community as well, because we're a collective. It's collective consciousness. I wonder what's going to happen in the future with the sun at this time slot. There we go. Look, it's not only does she want this card's like flying all the way to her. And your message, my darling, which I love, is all is well. Card number 12, we can see this very, okay, so heartscape, heart, lots of green, and there's an illumination in the third eye that's happening because you can kind of make out like a figure, right? So she's sitting in meditation, and this green you can see here, and it's like right at the tippy top is the third eye. So it's like that's ability to see I am balanced in my heart space. All is well. It reminds me of a Louise Hay meditation that she used to always say that. And this again. Now here's my Louise Hay voice for you. All is well. All is well. Yeah, did that sound like a Louise Hay? Come on, it did. It totally sounded like Louise Hay. Yes, all is well. And look, we had one that jumped out upside down, so I'm going to keep that, which is a reminder that now this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time.
I love that.
So in this moment now, it is the perfect time to remind ourselves that all is well. Even if it feels a little bit like off, that is what well feels like. It's all well in the moment. Whatever the moment is, it is well. So if in the moment you're grieving, all is well. You're grieving, it's all is well. Everything is going to be okay. Yes. This is the perfect time. So I love this. We've got like this energetic power. I'm grounding it. I'm sending it into the ground. I'm bringing this energy in. So that's beautiful energy there. So next up, we're going to pull a deck for Tara. And I want the enchanted forest, please, for Tara. Oh, we got one that fell on the floor. That's okay. That's okay. It's green. Forest green.
Sacred?
Oh, that's why. Sacred, enchanted.
Same thing.
See, it's because I'm in the... This box is tight. So this one here is for Tara. Now, at the beginning of this read, I also, if anybody does want to donate me a cup of tea, I do have a link there that I'm going to plop in here. There we go. If anybody is interested in buying me a cup of tea, much appreciated. Otherwise, thank you for showing up and all the rest. I got to move on to my other screen. Otherwise, I'm working from a delay. And so this is for Tara. So we've got, how do I join the membership? Oh, you figured it out. There's a... I don't know the answer to that question.
Cynthia helped out.
Excellent. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm already a member. I don't have to join myself. Well, I do. Ultimately, that's the first person we have to join with, is our highest self. Okay, and there we go. Ooh, I love it because this is our second boat that we've dealt with, and I think it was that one that fell down on the floor that I had already pulled. Because so you'll remember that you can do hard things. And there is a children's story. Ooh, who is that children's story that there would be the airships? The compass, the golden compass. I don't know if you saw that series. Super cool series. The Golden Compass. To watch that. And because look, now we have another boat floating through the air. We have Air Spirit coming through for Tara, which is asking about knowledge. So being transported. This is again also a lot of heartscape, a higher heart energy. Because it's a blues and the greens coming in, higher heart energy and releasing things, these ideas into the world. Higher heart knowledge. This golden boat. Golden. So we've had gold come in a couple times. And it's a fucking swan. I kid you not. I can't make this shit up. Look, okay? The boat is gold. We've got a swan head at the front of the boat, which ties into, we already had a swan over here. We have all the gold coming in from the divinely connected heart, and then we have heart energy coming in here, and then some of this so she's releasing out, look, all this good karma, okay? So using the knowledge that you are obtaining to create something and send ripples out into the world. Air energy, heart chakra, sending out loving vibrations, flying high, flying above. I'm digging that energy. I absolutely am. And I love it's 3. It's 3 bubbles that's coming, and the card number is 1. So being in that, you definitely are moving in, and I think all of us are moving into direction of, being given the gifts that you need and knowing how to utilize the gifts that you need so that you can be in service and giving out into the world what it needs. So the process of that is, first, we need to align with ourselves. So she's standing nice and direct. First, we need to align with ourselves. And then what I like about this card is she's not actually doing a lot of work. What she's doing is allowing herself to be carried. These boats are being carried. You're not out there paddling. You're not behind the boat kicking. You're in the boat being carried, which is I am allowing myself to be in the hand of the divine and let myself be carried to where I need to go, because where I need to go is all this gold vibe. Provide, God, Spirit, the universe, provide me with the resources that I need the knowledge that I need, the people that I need, the skill sets that I need, so that I can step into my role through this portal that we're going through, which is going to be a role of giving and providing out into the world new healings, new teachings, new ways of doing everything. Like, think about it. Every single construct needs to be reformed, whether it's education, political, medical, anything, family structure, romantic dynamics, everything needs to be reformed. So give me what I need. And so what it is that you need isn't always an enjoyable journey, because I need to be free of toxicity. I need to release the things that don't work for me anymore. I need to understand and see things from a higher perspective, not like the low man perspective. I'm not trudging, okay? The Matrix says get down on the ground and trudge and walk as hard as you can, as fast as you can. No. You're letting yourself, where'd the card go? There's no trudging. There's being carried. It's being like, I'm floating. I am allowing myself to go where I need to go. And that means sometimes going into the dark. Look, I'm almost like half and half light and dark. I'm going to allow myself to go into the dark as I need, so that I can clear out and release what I don't need, so that when I come back around, I can be fully in the light. And oh, wait a second, life is a fucking spiral and I keep going around and what? No, wait, yay, I'm in the light. Oh, wait. Right, so let yourself be carried, because this process of being carried through is the metamorphosis. So where we started from was the process of metamorphosis, of transformation, the labradorite that's bringing in new miracles, so that we can stand into the autumn harvest time, which is bringing in the fruits of our labor. The fruits of all the work that we've done, that spiritual work that you've been doing. Where does it get me? All the shadow work. Yeah, where does it get you? It gets you the gold is where it's going to get you. Do the shadow work. Do the healing work. Do the heart healings. Do all of this stuff do the hard stuff. Fracture. Heal those fractures. Heal the places that dark energies can get in, so that you can be fully alignment with your heart and say, I'm going to just breathe. I'm going to just live from this heart space, whether it makes sense to other people or not, because I'm okay being misunderstood. That's okay, I got my own vibe going on. I got my vibe of 174 hertz. If you're listening, check it out. Maybe 174 hertz vibes with you. Maybe it's I would like to actually check if 174 hertz is the actual vibration of a cat's purr. Because you get a cat to go... That's sound healing, sound vibrational healing. Everything can be a healing. It's either a healing or it's a fucking upping. Which, the choice is yours. It's going to be closer to healing or closer to sickness. So, is this one thing that I'm choosing to do in the moment bringing me closer or further away from where I want to go? Is it making me healed or is it making me fucked up? You've been moving fast for so long that you're not realizing how wound up you've become. Gently unwind now to drop into a deeper, slower healing rhythm, and you will restore your body, mind, and soul. Things which seem too difficult right now shall soon seem very manageable and even pleasurable to accomplish. That didn't tell me anything about the hertz. The healing frequency of 174 hertz is known as the pain-relieving frequency, a natural anesthetic. This music version of a similar low-frequency purring of a cat, I was right, purring of a cat, is considered medically therapeutic at 174 hertz. So this frequency, it creates an experience of grounding and slowing down that evokes deep healing for body and mind, providing love and peace to organs and tissues, strengthening your bones and your soul. So this last card here, the Oracle of Bastet, is asking us to slow down and take some time to heal, rest, relax, and enjoy life. So yes, when you're lying there doing nothing except stroking your cat and your cat is purring, say to yourself, I'm not doing nothing. I am healing. I am healing. I am doing the work, lying here. I may not look busy, but on a like cellular level, man, I'm doing a lot. I am doing so many things. One of the things I'm doing is trusting. I'm trusting that in this moment everything is okay. In this moment, all is well. All is well. I am Louise Hay, and I am asking you to remember all is well. Now is the perfect time to do some of that stuff that you need to do, the healing, that lying still, that listening to the cat purr. Now is a perfect time to be in the warrior. It's also the perfect time to say what you want to say. What is it that you want to say that needs to be said? You know it. I know it. Look, I'm back in the shadow. And that's perfect for today's read. It's like shadow light. We're here, we're there, we're a little bit everywhere, and it's okay. It is okay. We need to keep pulling ourselves and realigning ourselves with the light. And if that means getting up and scooching over a little bit, then you get up and you scooch yourself over a little bit and you get in there light. But we're not afraid. Look, the watery depths aren't that murky anymore. We've done so much healing work that it's like, oh, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I'm used to it by now. So that is our read today. Thank you, and thank you, everybody. Oh dear, we've got Kristen looking for. I don't see the join button. I don't know where it is. Maybe somebody else can help you find it. Join is. Oh, somebody already did. Join is right under this video to the left side under video. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for Sydney. She's helping everyone find what they need to find. And then we have, maybe because I'm on my phone, I don't know the answer to that question. If it's located somewhere else on a phone. Maybe somebody else does. But if you don't join today, join tomorrow and find it on a computer. Oh, we're at 5:55. 5:55. That means we're almost there, folks. And I'm sending absolutely everybody out there my absolute love. Now, some announcements in case you missed them. Spiritual Warriors Support Group Zoom meetings. That is Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is also Fridays on 12 noon Eastern Standard Time are free. So you have zero excuses unless you're at work and can't attend them. But do you know what? Somebody did attend the meeting at work on their lunch break the last day. So that just goes to show that once you're kind of hooked on the meetings, you don't want to miss them. So yes, come to the meetings. We would love to meet you and see you there. It is an excellent place for support, so you don't feel like you're totally alone. I think today's Oracle read was You're Not Alone. You're not alone. You are not alone on this wackadoodles journey, okay? Whether you are resonating with Twin Flame Journey, I should actually rephrase that and call it the fucking Twin Flame Journey, or you're on a spiritual awakening, a Kundalini awakening, or any other awakening. If you've had out-of-body experiences and crazy woohoos, a Spiritual Warrior Support Group is the perfect place to come and get some support where you can speak your truth without feeling like anybody's going to look at you like you're weird. Okay? I'm certainly not going to look at you like you're weird. I'm probably going to go, yep, I understand. I've been there. I gotcha. And that's just it, is I do understand and I do gotcha. So don't ever feel like you need to suffer in silence when there's a free weekly resource for you to join so that you feel contained and supported on your own journey. If you want to book a private one-on-one with me or a private Oracle read, the way to do that is to send off an email to being@gmail.com. It's in the description out of every video or message me on Messenger, and we can set up a meeting for you. All of my services are donation based. So listen, if you're sitting there suffering and you're going through a hard time and all you have is like $2, that's all you have. Listen, I also, if you're in emergency, okay, if you're going through a spiritual crisis and you're going through a spiritual emergency and you're like in severe panic and paranoia and contemplating doing something stupid, stop. Do not reach out and say, I need a Melissa Spearing Seed of Hope Initiative meeting, please and thank you, which is free. Okay? I have an hour reserved every single day for somebody who is in a state of crisis, and you can receive help for free. I do not want you feeling alone and miserable and contemplating doing permanent decisions for temporary problems, because it is temporary. Dark night of the soul is temporary. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like I'm trapped in it. I'm never going to escape from it, but it is temporary, and I can give you some tools and techniques to help you get through that. I think that's all my announcements today. So with that all said, sending lots of love from me and from Jessica. Hi. Here in the tiny house in the woods, and peace in, everybody.